students. I hope you all are well. So today in this session we are going to study about soil. So let us start.
Soil. Soil is one of the most important natural resources. It supports the growth of plant by holding the roots firmly and supplying water and nutrients. It is also the home for many organisms. Classification of soil. In ancient times, soil used to be classified into two main groups, Urvara and Usar. Urvara means fertile and Usar means infertile. But today we live in multidimensional world. Hence the classification of soil has gone much beyond in terms of texture, color and moisture. Now next is soil formation. Soil formation is a slow stepwise process and it takes thousands of years to form a layer of soil just a few centimeters thick. Now let us see step to soil formation. First, bedrock disintegrates. Second, parent material forms. Third, organic matter begins to collect. Fourth, thick vegetation grows and gives back to the soil. Now, next is soil profile. So, what is a soil profile and layers of soil? A soil profile is a vertical cross section of the soil made of layers running parallel to the surface. These layers are known as soil horizons. The different layers of soil are topsoil, subsoil, parent material, bedrock. This soil profile is composed of a series of horizons or layers of soil. These layers or horizons are represented by letters O, A, B, C. The O horizon is the upper layer of the topsoil, which is mainly composed of organic materials, small rocks and other decomposed organic matter. This soil is black brown or dark brown in color. Now, A horizon or topsoil. This layer is rich in organic material and is known as the humus layer. The topsoil is soft and porous to hold enough air and water. This layer consists of microorganisms such as earthworm, bacteria, etc. Now, B horizon or subsoil. It is present just below the topsoil and above the bedrock. It is comparatively harder and compact than topsoil. It contains less humus, soluble minerals and organic matter. These layers hold enough water than the topsoil and is lighter brown due to the presence of clay soil. C horizon or bedrock. This layer is made up of broken bedrock. This layer is also known as saprolite. Now, types of soil. Depending upon geographical region, the types of soil vary in their color, texture and contents. Let us look at the types of soil. First is alluvial soil. It is formed by the deposition of silt on river banks washed down from the mountains. It is loamy in texture and contains plenty of humus. Alluvial soil is fertile soil which extends to Gujarat and Rajasthan through a narrow corridor formed by the Indus, the Ganga and the Brahmaputra river system. Black soil. The black soil is very deep. This soil is also known as the rigger soil or the black cotton soil. The black soil are generally clay and deep. During the dry season, these soil develop white cracks. Black soil are rich in lime, iron, magnesium and aluminium. but they lack in nitrogen, phosphorus, and organic matter. Red soil and yellow soil. The red color of the soil is due to the presence of iron oxide in it. It has a poor content of nitrogen and humus. The soil develops a reddish color due to a wide diffusion of iron in crystalline and metamorphic rocks. It looks yellow when it occurs in hydrated form. Laterite soil. Laterite has been derived from the Latin word that is later, which means brick. This soil develops in areas with high temperature and high rainfall. Laterite is a soil and rock type rich in iron and aluminium and is commonly constituted to have formed in hot and wet tropical areas. This soil are widely cut as bricks for use in house construction. Arid soil. Arid soil range from red to brown in color. They are generally sandy in structure and saline in nature. Due to the dry climate, high temperature, and accelerated evaporation, they lack moisture and humus. Now, last is forest soil. Forest soil are formed in the forest area where sufficient rainfall is available. They are loamy and silt on valley sides and coarse grained in the upper soil. All kinds of crops do not grow in all kinds of soil. Every plant needs different amount of water and air for proper growth. So, there are different soil which is suitable for different kinds of plants. So, alluvial soil is fertile and best suited for growing wheat and rice. Now, black soil. Black soil is good for cotton and sugarcane. Now, red soil. Red soil is fit for crops like groundnut and oilseed. Now, laterite soil is suitable for growing plantation tree like coffee and tea. Now, arid soil. Arid soil is suitable for bajra. Now, last is forest soil. Forest soil is suitable for growing spices and wheat. So, we talk about soil map of India. First is alluvial soil. The alluvial soil occurs mainly in the Satluj, Ganga, Brahmaputra plains. They are also found in the eastern and western coastal plains. Black soil. Black soil is mostly found in Gujarat, Maharashtra, western part of Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand. Now, red soil. Red soil is mostly found in the peninsula from Tamil Nadu in the south to Bundelkhand in the north and Rajmahal in the east to Kathiawar in the west. Now, laterite soil. Laterite soil are mostly found in the hills of the Western Ghat, Rajmahal Hills, Eastern Ghats, Satpura, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand. Now, last one is forest soil. Forest soil are mainly found in Jammu and Kashmir, Uttarakhand and some parts of Punjab and Himachal Pradesh.
I hope you all like this video, so please like and subscribe and press the bell icon. Thank you.